Supergirl number 23, written by Michael Allen Nelson, art by Diogenes Nevis and Chad Hardin. So, last issue, Supergirl discovered that, wait a minute, Cyborg Superman might actually be evil. And he spawned a bunch of machines based off her memories of all of the people she met on Earth to chase her down. So, this issue picks up exactly there. Wonder Woman is the first and foremost saying, like, you're a stupid little girl running away. You're dumb. You need to face us like adults. And she's like, I'm not a child. Shut up. So she keeps on flying away. We see Cyborg Superman is pushing Delacour to, like, hey, look, just attack her, beat her to a pulp if you have to, but I need her alive. And Delacour's like, yeah, that's cool, but you cut off contact with your creator, that's going to bite us in the ass. And he's like, I don't care. I just need Supergirl to get my memories back. So first we have the memory of Wonder Woman, like, use her lasso from her mouth to take out Supergirl's bike that she's using. Because remember, she's still poisoned by kryptonite, I guess. She bumps into Superman. Superman's like, oh, if you just listen to me, you wouldn't be in this mess, Kara. And she's like, you don't even remember Krypton. You don't deserve to wear this crest. And she just punches a hole in him. Wonder Woman attacks her next, saying, like, oh, my planet was destroyed. People like Superman, but not me. You're a whiny little baby. And she's like, no, I'm an adult. And so she attacks Wonder Woman. Especially when Wonder Woman says, your mother should have raised you better, because Supergirl did not like that. Then we have Shaban, aka Silver Banshee's like, you left me on Earth to deal with this demon myself. I thought we were friends. And she's like, I have my own problem, Shaban. Get over yourself. And she uses her heat vision to just burn her to a crisp. Then we see, what was her name? Rain, the world killer, who's like, see how destructive you are? You are a world killer. You're guaranteed to destroy the universe with us. And he's like, no, I'm not a world killer. You're all just bad memories that I'm getting rid of. This is therapeutic, actually. So she gets pushed around a little bit by everybody. And after she gets smacked by, I forget, it's a big purple guy. I think this was one of, like, Lex Luthor's drones that he sent in when Power Girl was around. Anyway, at that point, I think his name is Connor Kent. Is it? It's the clone, Superboy. Superboy shows up and he's like, oh, you're just jealous of people like me better than you. And he's like, nobody likes you better than me. What the hell are you talking about? And he's like, well, at least I have a place that I can belong, unlike you. Meanwhile, if you read Superboy, that's just blatantly untrue. But regardless, her response is, shut up, shut up, shut up, as she punches Superboy so hard, he simultaneously shatters the Lex Luthor drone thing. And then Tycho shows up and he, like, latches on. He's like, hey, Supergirl. And she's like, Tycho, what the? I completely forgot about you. And he's like, yeah, I know. We had to dive really deep into your subconscious to find me. Yeah, I was in Sanctuary and you exploded it. So I'm definitely dead now. And she's like, well, you get what you deserve, I guess. So Tycho's dead again. And finally, we see Hell. And Hell is standing there. He's got kryptonite lodged in his chest. And he's like, Supergirl, you loved me. Why did you kill me? This is all your fault. We could have had it all. And she's like, no, Hell. Oh, God, I can't deal with this. And so she flies away. And the kryptonite poisoning starts really taking its toll on her. Cyborg Superman shows up. And he's like, Supergirl, I'm giving you an option here. I can cure you, but you need to go along with what I'm saying here. And she's just like, no, I'll never do it. You'll give up. You're asking me to give up my body to you. Like, that's not going to happen. And he's just like, all right, fair enough. So he puts her into a electric cage or something like this. And as he does so, Supergirl swears that she will, like, haunt him for the rest of his life if he does this. And she's just like, all right, I don't care. Anyway, Delacour, we cool? And Delacour's like, yeah, no, we're cool. So he beats up Supergirl a little bit more until finally she's knocked out and she's brought to the surgery room. And at that point, he's talking to Delacour. Delacour's like, yeah, no, we're all cool, but I really want to bring up again how you shut off the phone to your creator, and that's not good for our planet if he shows up. And he's like, psh, whatever. You owe your entire planet to me because I protected you from the creator. I allowed you to keep on living. So do what I say. So they get Supergirl after she comes to, puts her in some red energy rings, and it's like, hey, this technology is going to purge your body of your kryptonite poisoning, but also simultaneously, like, kill you. So, yeah. So at that point, she starts getting essentially disintegrated. We see her suit lying in a pile of dust. She gone. And so Cyborg Superman lays down on the table. Delacour's like, hey, I got the kryptonite poisoning isolated. Do you want to study that? And he's like, dude, there's like 100 better things you could be doing right now. Like, I don't know, starting the procedure on me. I want my memories back, goddammit. So as he's starting up the procedure, Delacour's like, sir, something is flying at the planet. It is very big and we can't identify it. I think it's your creator. And he's like, I don't care. Do this quickly. Let's go. And so he starts the process. He screams out in pain as he starts getting all of his memory back. And we see his creator, which is now attacking Delacour, is, of course, Brainiac. Like, we knew that last issue. The speech bubbles were too apparent. But regardless, Brainiac is now attacking the planet. Delacour looks over at Cyborg Superman, who has shedded all of his cyborg parts because he's used Supergirl's essence or whatever. And he's like, oh, do you remember who you are? Do you have your memories back? And Cyborg Superman sits up out of the shadows and reveals, yes, my name is Zor-El. I am Kara's father. Dear Lord, what have I done? So, technically the next issue is 24, but there is going to be Action Comics 23.1 next month, which is Cyborg Superman and how did he get here. So we'll deal with that. But as for this issue, I don't know. I don't inherently have a problem with the concept, but I'm very tired of let's use the memories of a hero against them. And it's like this whole big thing of them having to face it down. And it's, in one sense, it's providing deeper characterization. It's saying, here's what their fears are regarding these characters. But in the other sense, it's like, if you've been reading the book, you know all this. It's a thing where, like, they bring up Rain, and they bring up Silver Banshee, and they bring up all this stuff. And you're like, these have all been established. This feels more like if somebody is onboarding to the character at this point, where you can go back and say, oh, look at all these wonderful characters that we've shown the fears of our main character through. And it's like, I know them. I've seen them. And this is like the fourth book that just came out this week that has done this. I'm tired of it. And it's not this book's fault, but it does feel like the most played out version, in that these are the way that she remembers all of these people around. But it's like, not. Because Superman didn't act like this. It's her own fears of how Superman was acting. Same with Wonder Woman, same with all of them. It's just, I don't know. I'm tired of it, I guess is my long and short of it. So overall, though, not a horrible issue. I think they could have done a better job explaining exactly what the consequences of Cyborg Superman's plans were. He said last issue, it's like, oh, I'm going to use your body. But here he looks like a 40-year-old man after he comes out of it. So I guess I'm confused as to what you mean by use your body. In general, I'll give this one, I'll give it a 6.5. I really want to give it the 7, but after everything I said, I just can't justify it. So yeah, 6.5, unfortunately. But that's not to say it's a bad issue. It's just came out at the wrong time for me and did the wrong things.